Hey everybody, it's Eric from EPautos, your libertarian car guy, and just wanted to offer some words of wisdom based on experience about driving on the Blue Ridge Parkway, which extends from North Carolina all the way up to the Northern Virginia area where it becomes the Skyline Drive. As you probably know, if you follow my stuff, I'm a big proponent of using a radar detector, and in particular the Valentine 1, my good little buddy right there. But be advised that on the parkway, where the speed limit is generally 45 and it sometimes knocks down to 35, Park Pork and their federal pork use instant on K-band and KA radar. And it makes you very vulnerable, even if you have a really good detector like the V1, simply because the detector can't detect the radar, the instant on radar, until it actually is on. And what the Park Pork generally do is they cruise up and down the road here, and as I'm driving along like this, one will be coming the other way, and he'll hit you with a pulse of instant on radar. And sure, your detector will detect that, but by that time it's too late usually. So you're well advised on the parkway to stick within the stupid speed limit, unless you've got a rabbit, somebody in front of you to take point, if you will, and clear a path. And that way, if there is a Park Pork running radar, they'll get him, the poor victim, rather than you. Feel bad for that guy, but again, it's all about self-preservation. Something else to know about Park Pork and the federal system that I learned from experience, and I probably shouldn't put this out there in case I ever need to use this again, but I actually got a ticket about 2 years ago, and I went to pay it at the federal magistrate building. Again, this is all federal stuff, kind of scary. And I found out that if you go there and just pay the stupid fine, it oftentimes, and maybe all the time, will not transfer over to your state level DMV driving record. So the ticket that I got never appeared on my DMV record. But it's important to actually pay the thing at the magistrate's office and not send it through the mails to the private collection service that operates for the federal Park Pork. And even more importantly, and I got this from a federal prosecutor, people who handle these cases, challenging the case regardless of the merits. If you lose, then they do report it. It's kind of a vengeful and petty thing, but apparently that's the case. So if you do get nailed on the Blue Ridge Parkway or Skyline Drive and get one of these federal speeding tickets, you're well advised to just go ahead and bite the bullet, pay the stupid thing, and then mum's the word, and hopefully you'll only get hit for the fine and you won't get dunned by the insurance mafia for the nonsense trumped up speeding charge. Meanwhile, get yourself a good radar detector. Even though they are vulnerable to instant on and to laser, still they cut your odds down of actually being the recipient of a piece of paying paper substantially. Just from my own experience, I have not had, other than that one ticket, haven't had anything on other roads in, gosh, about 6 years now. Whereas before I got my V1, I would generally get at least one ticket every single year. Usually the ridiculous low rent kinds of tickets, going 6 or 7 miles above the under-posted speed limit. And those are the ones generally that people tend to get because you're not paying attention, you're not driving particularly paranoid of cops, you're driving with the flow of traffic, and you just happen to be the fish that they shot in the barrel that particular day. So that's the end of the rant for now. Hopefully I will have the write-up of this Volkswagen Atlas, 2018 Volkswagen Atlas, up in the next couple of hours. So look for that, and thanks for viewing, and we will catch up with you again soon.